So, as a foreign bank operating in Vietnam, Standard Chartered likely approach customer strategy different from local banks. With growing overlap in customer segments, what has been your most effective strategy to stand out?
We actually connect the clients from our network with Vietnam market, and we also bring our clients from Vietnam market to other markets, not just by helping them to raise the funding, raise the equity, but also connecting them for the partnership. We actually take the customer experience is the most critical, because nowadays everybody is very busy and overloaded. So the customer excellency is really helps us to differentiate us from other service provider, and I know that local banks actually have done this very well.
So if you had to describe MBB identity in 3 words, what would they be? And what set your bank apart strategically?
I have only two words, not 3. So we try to use a different name. So MB, since 2 years ago, in our strategy, we don't call us a bank anymore. So it's the strategy. It's written in our book. We call us the digital companies. We have 2,500 IT guys. So we digitalize almost all of our process. So now we have so many guys that no work to do. So now I have to find a job for them. So the digital company is the way we try to make us different from other banks. That means we work for our customer, not just the banking services.
So for OCB, which customer segment and offerings will be central to your strategy over the next 5 years?
As a mid-tier bank, obviously we can't compete with the big 4 and also like foreign bank as well, right? So we need to find our niche play, right? And the niche play for us is that when customer face difficulty and we see there's a way forward to solve the problem for them, then we come in with a long-term commitment for those clients and work together with them. And many of them actually now become the top corporate in Vietnam already. And they stay with us, I think, like so far, right? And then their commitment is really high. So how do we service their whole supply chain, their whole ecosystem, right? Is really critical for us to expand. So that will allow us to cover all the SME, all the retail banking as well. Secondly is that by understanding, similar to Hank's point of view, by leveraging the data inside, right? If you know more about customer, then you can provide more tailor-made solution for our client. So for us, really the affluent segment and mass affluent segment, that's where we want to play in those segments. It's very competitive, but at the same time, I think where we see the strength is that by having strong connection and relationship with the large corp segment, then we can serve a lot of those 2 segments where we believe that we have the right to win.
Based on your experience in both banking and tech now, so how your CRM and digital tools meaningfully help banks differentiate, whether it is building a deeper customer relationship or like enhancing the lifetime value?
With a sort of kind of connected system like CRM, then you will see the enable the kind of relationship manager, the service agent, and so on and so forth to see what are the issues, what the customer are calling about, and you provide solution rather than having the customer to repeat. Behind the scene is really about all of these kind of banking leaders having a commitment to sort of making all of the foundational investment and changing organization in order to be able to provide all of what the customer can kind of like are happy with.